Alright guys, welcome back to another 7 Adult Adventure video, guys. We are only a few days away from the anniversary, and of course, if you've been keeping up to date with just Adult Adventure a little bit in terms of how to do the actual maintenance and updates, they typically like to post on a Friday what's coming. The reason why we haven't really covered it in such a long time actually is because if you remember, literally when the game first came out, they used to say who the character was. I think Gopher was the first thing they ever did it, and afterwards they stopped doing it. So it kind of got to a point where it's like, hey, there's no point covering it. We'll kind of wait towards Monday. But of course, the excitement and anticipation of what the anniversary is going to be has now been kind of ruined a little bit. Also, we now know the characters. It's ESCANOR. It's actually like, it's not even, oh, maybe. No, it's literally ESCANOR. They're having a first anniversary pose event, which we'll cover right now, actually, if you haven't seen it. Basically, they want you to pose. So they do say, join us on a celebration for the 1 year anniversary. Take a photo with the first anniversary pose. What's the pose? Yeah. I mean, it's not obviously the one Escanor's hand, but the Escanor, they're doing the pose. We'll go towards the maintenance in a second. But yeah, I think you want to take a picture of it yourself, which is kind of crazy. I can't lie. And post it as well. I mean, to be fair, I've done that. I think it's one of my thumbnails. Yeah, 4 years ago. Wow. Yeah, not doing that again. So yeah, once again, not the full details. We're going to have the full details and character patch notes on Monday. But it's a little bit of a sneak peek to what's coming, right? So first is a new legendary hero release, which means it is just one character. Not that we thought we were going to get two, but it was like slight. Maybe we just get a Sotmeli and Escanor release alongside each other, just so you have to spend all your diamonds, right? Because they know, we know, all of us right now have 1,000,000 gems, basically, right? If they want us to spend diamonds and they want to make a bit more money, then if they drop two characters for the first time, being Escanor, which is a festival, and also a Sotmeli, oh, that'd be kind of crazy. But then also get expansion towards story and stages, standard, expansion towards the tavern, and also exploration max levels. Wow, that's crazy, all right? All right, so I think the max right now is 25, which is crazy they're expanding past that, right? I'm a little bit scared, actually, because I think you actually might mention it, but at 21, you unlock your 10th character for your team. So if that means in the future, assumingly, you'd have to go past 20 or 25. Okay, I'm kidding. I mean, that's if they ever add more than 10 characters, right? Who knows? But they do say here also restored the exploration max levels. Currently, right now, we are on 22, and I believe, yeah, 23, you unlock Legendary Plus or Ultimate Plus, and you unlock Arcane and Arcane Plus, which means they're going to go beyond 25, which means we're going to get a level above the Arcane. Maybe Transcendence, that'll be one that will make sense in the game a little bit. So we might see Transcendence weapons. So yeah, big CC boost just from them 2 steps alone. Expansion towards the step-up missions. Now, I think the step-up missions are gone for me because I've already done them. But they were literally where you got a bunch of like free Melees, free Escanors, free like actual OG sync characters to get when you first start the game. I think if anything, they should probably likely expand it towards like the newer actual sync characters. So you can get like Fat King, you can get even like, you know, Crowson Escanor, you can get the... I guess Dark Fighter Barn we're pretty sick too. You know, the newer versions, right? Or they could extend it towards the commandments, but like some of the new ones, like give some Derrieres out. I mean, step up. It's meant for beginners, so you don't have to go too crazy with it. Once again, just another way to get more free legendaries because people should be coming back towards the game. Maybe even starting the game with the release of the one Escanor. This is new though. Title system added. Now, they normally didn't like to mention stuff in the actual like developer notes about what could be possibly coming, but the title system hasn't been one. I've had to see what it is. It's gonna be very similar towards Grand Cross, but I guess in like the portrait and borders you're gonna have titles. Like for example, the ReZero got a collaboration once. Their one was Return by Death. Like that's the title. You're probably gonna get a title for obviously get like high rankings and just doing certain missions, and I don't know what else they could do, but that's just another way to add more customization towards your account. That's something we didn't expect was coming, so it's kind of nice. Daily stage added or rewards added. So I think there's 2 ways about going this one. Either one is a new mission where you can just clear daily, but I'm pretty sure they mentioned it in one of the developer notes where it says a time played. So for example, if you play for like, or you're on the game for 20 minutes or an hour a day, you get extra gems, right? So it keeps people playing the game. Sometimes can be good, sometimes can be bad. I think over time, people just kind of don't care about too much about it, but it's, I mean, look, if you're doing your, what's my actual current thing? Card info. Okay, so right now, if you're doing like your 1 times and you're just doing it for like 20, 30 minutes, you got all your rewards, you're chilling, right? So yeah, that's apparently all the new content coming. I think the more notable one that's missing from the maintenance details is the Transcendence character. Are we not getting one? it's been 2 months since we've gotten the last one with Merlin, and also we transferred Meliodas. We all assumed we'll be getting one every 2 months, just like how we get a Festa every 2 months. To be fair, they should have done one every month, for being honest, but 2 months is like the minimum of anything. So the fact they haven't mentioned it, I hope that's like an error, and they just kind of slip it in and say, yeah, here's another Transcendence character. Maybe the reason why they mentioned it last time was because they were adding the system, where now it's already in the game, so they can just push it forward. Or maybe better yet, because we're going to be busy with all the new stuff and even the one ESCANOR probably. You know, save it for part 2. Save it for part 2. If we do get like a commandment character, maybe it's a salt melee, right? And then they can add a Transcendence character to buff it up as well. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that was one thing that kind of surprised me. But then we go down towards event promotions. And once again, if ESCANOR wasn't already given away by the 1st anniversary pose event, we have a Sun Advent event. Now remember, the last time we had one of these Advent bosses or events was the Goddess one. And that's where we got Goddess Elizabeth. So, look, guys, the ESCANOR. If we're getting one ESCANOR, I can't wait. It's him. It's confirmed at that point. Like, there's no if, what's, or buts about it, right? They could throw us a curveball and somehow give us, like, Purple Jacket ESCANOR, and it's not the one. But this is the one ESCANOR, right? To be fair, Purple Jacket ESCANOR will be sick in this game. We still don't even have it in Grand Cross. So we do, but it's not like the daytime ESCANOR. It's Ultimate, the one with the Purple Jacket. Ranking competition is going to be coming back as well. Returning player exclusive 7-day relay event. It says returning player, so I think it's only for returning players, but I hope it's for everyone too, because these relay missions normally are pretty decent. Anniversary check-in event is going to give us some good rewards. But in the big one, boys, we have 3 banners coming. Rate Up Hero Summon Event 1. This is going to be the random, like, rerun of a character. If it is ESCANOR, maybe they just rerun the OG Merlin one, because I don't think they've done it just yet. Not that it's worth summoning, but hey, just have that out on the game, I guess. But then, of course, the big one, the special Rate Up Hero Summon one. This will be for the one ESCANOR, so that is confirming he's a festival character. And, of course, the big one, I mean, kind of figured it was coming, because they haven't returned it since the 6-month anniversary. It's now been 6 months. We've been always saving for it, guys. It's coming back. The Anniversary Grand Summon event. Obviously, if you're not fully aware what this banner is, this is a banner where it is literally a smaller pool of characters. Normally, the last one we had it 6 months ago is literally every character that released, meaning all these stinkers. All the stinkers going up until, I guess, Lost Vein, right? So everyone below Lost Vein will be in the banner pool. Now, I hope they shrink it down, but to where maybe like up until like Berserk Melee. So it's like all these characters, because at this point, I can't lie, Melee, Gopher, Derriere, ESCANOR, Merlin, pushing Esterosa, pushing Elizabeth, even pushing Berserk Melee. The stinkers now. I mean, we all have them max deep. Obviously, I know people are new players. They're not going to have the max dupe. So, if anything, I think the cutout point should be Berserk Melee. Just kind of not add these characters. I mean, nah, it's still good, though, to have them in, right, for newer players. It's basically only, like, what, 8 characters? And everyone else below is still more relevant. And of course, as well, they have the triple rate up. So right now, our normal rate up is 0.15 if you're summon level 10. But with the new actual banner, it is 0.45. So triple rate up increase for legendaries with a smaller pool of characters. And the pities being guaranteed legendary tickets off that same pool. It's just a godly banner, right? Like, literally, I have 1 million gems. I'm spending 250k on ESCANOR, and then we're jumping towards that Grand Summon banner, probably spending 500k. I do have to make content, so I will be saving another, like, 250k for like, the new upcoming banners. But, hey, I can't lie. Maybe we're spending 750k. Who knows? Hey, we're going crazy on that banner, man. That's going to be absolutely crazy to max out all my characters. And also, of course, they're doing the Blazing Hot Cross event with 17 Idol Adventure, 17 Grand Cross, which will be the same thing as last time, where you click the little icon, you enter a code from Idols to Grand Cross, and Grand Cross to Idols, and you get like 30 gems on Grand Cross, and I think like 10k, 3k on Oz. I think they should probably increase it towards 10k. Lucky Card Match event, which will not be available, but on the 18th. So that's quite a while away, actually. It's kind of weird they're doing it a bit late, announced it now. But this one's kind of cool, I think. Improvements towards the story system. Not entirely too sure what that can be. And also improvements towards the PvP content. Once again, not entirely too sure what that means, other than maybe improving the rewards. Yeah, maybe you get more gems, you can hope, right? I'm not entirely sure what it could be, right? Changes towards the team limit. Oh, I will say, although I don't think it's going to be relevant to a PvP, but there was talks in like some of the dev notes saying they could expand your team even further than 10. However, it might be only restricted towards normal content. So normal stages, you might in the future have 15 to 20 characters. But when it comes to those PvP content and other actual contents, your team will be restricted, right? So just because right now we are limited to 10, it doesn't mean you can't go further beyond. It might be specific towards each content, which I think is fair enough, right? So that kind of confuses me a little bit, I can't lie. Expansion of the rate up summon cumulative count. Oh. So it should be this, right? Like, this is sorely outdated now. We're on basically special hero summon ticket 3, which features the new Infinity Merlin. And with ESCANOR coming out, we're going to have 4 at this point, right? So we are still on 1. So yeah, them expanding that. I said it before, whenever we get the expansion of the, like, festival, right, where we go towards, like, 4, 5, 6, 3, whatever it may be, right, the actual banner, to be fair, should get updated towards 3, but at the bare minimum, be at least 1 behind. So right now, we're on 3, so this should have been 2, and now we're about to go towards 4 with ESCANOR, so this should fall back down to 3. So you can get the Merlin. That would be so much better. Kind of annoyed me a little bit. We just spent like 250k, so that would have been quite good to get those new updated tickets, right? And also as well, we're going to get other improvements. But yeah, guys, that is basically it. Once again, normally we don't cover these, right? Because they are very, very basic. It's not really too much given away. But like this one outright just confirmed it is going to be ESCANOR. We're also getting, although we don't have the full details, we can make some good hypothetical guesses about what's going to be coming. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. ESCANOR is coming. We're going to be getting the one ESCANOR for our anniversary. I mean, it's it's what we expect. But there was like some like, yo, we actually might be getting Assault Melee, right? So that is very, very cool. We're getting the one ESCANOR over on Grand Cross. They got Assault Melee. What a time to be playing both games, right? Really, really good. Also, just a little side note, I got this today in the mail. Netmarble sent me this. It's the green. Okay, the green suit's kind of ruined a little bit, but it's it's from Grand Cross, right? So sick. It is keyboards, like actual keycaps, basically. However, I just realized it's for Japanese keyboards, so they are very, very small. It's not working on my mechanical, Razer keyboard. But hey, super cool to have this. So yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap up the video. I think this is kind of cool though, actually. I'm not too sure if everyone gets this. The first anniversary Eve comment attendance event. So I think if you comment daily on this post, I think, and if it gets like 1,000 comments, they're gonna be giving one of these summer tickets out, which can be a Merlin. Yeah, to all who participate. So just get in on the forms and just comment. Why not? Hello. But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap up the video. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back on Monday. I'll probably do a video in beforehand. I want to do like an update beginner's guide as well, and some other stuff. Like I'm trying to get my summer count down towards 100, do a little bit of a guide now, because there's some important information that I have to cover. So next time you see me, it'll be the one ESCANOR. It'll be fun. So guys, thank you for watching, and peace.